The town of Sangre Grande is located in the northeast of the island of Trinidad, about 29 miles east of the capital city of Port of Spain. This fast-growing community, with a population of over 20,000 people, reflects the rich ethnic and cultural diversity of the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. From its rustic beginnings, rooted in an agricultural past, Sangre Grande is now a mushrooming metropolis, the nerve center of the northeastern region, and a rapidly developing commercial, administrative, and educational hive of activity. Over 20 houses of worship stand tall within its boundaries, eloquent testimony to the moral and spiritual values of its founders. More than 12 privately run, state-funded and state-assisted educational institutions ranging from primary to tertiary levels operate in the town of Sangre Grande, serving well the educational needs of its growing population. These schools stand proud monuments to the wisdom and foresight of the pioneers of this community, securing for their children a solid foundation in education and training, the engine and driving force behind all social development. The Seventh-day Adventist Church holds a special place in the social history and cultural life of Sangre Grande. From their first entry in the early 1940s, this community of Bible-believing Christians have made a distinctive and distinguished mark on the life and history of this vibrant community. Thousands have been impacted and continue to be impacted by their schools and the multifaceted outreach ministries of their churches with their varied community-based programs and activities. What started as a solitary church congregation of less than a handful of members in the early 1940s has grown into a church district of over 10 congregations. Its largest, the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church, fellowships at the corner of Graham Trace and Ojo Road. This vibrant congregation has a membership of over 1,200 members and an active fellowship of over 500. From the earliest beginnings, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Sangre Grande has operated a primary school at the street which bears its name, Adventist Street, Sangre Grande. This school is now located on the spacious compound which houses the church at Ojo Road. Their secondary institution, the Bates Memorial High School, remains the longest operating secondary school in the district of Sangre Grande, having been established in or about the year 1948, just over 67 years ago. Both schools continue to produce a stream of graduates who have been making their mark on the local, national, and international stage. The Seventh-day Adventist Church has always recognized the value of a sound education. It stands committed to the maxim, education and redemption are one. In furtherance of this philosophy, Seventh-day Adventism has spawned a worldwide chain of printeries and publishing houses. In the best traditions of public spiritedness, its inspirational writers, authors, and a wide range of contributors maintain a living and unending stream of educational, inspirational, health-promoting, family life strengthening literature for all ages. Their books have a global circulation and readership. They seek to improve the life of all people everywhere, offering Bible-based answers to questions regarding the origin, purpose, and destiny of mankind, while at the same time providing proven strategies for improving the quality of life. The Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church continues to bear its share of this responsibility in the family of the Seventh-day Adventist institutions. It takes its partnership in community building with other organizations in the Sangre Grande community seriously. Such an opportunity presented itself during the year 2011 when it joined with the rest of the national community in recognizing and celebrating the sterling contribution of the Northeastern College to local, national, and international life for a period of 50 years. 50 years of excellence. In recognition and commemoration of this important milestone in the history of this college, the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church, through its personal ministry department, made a gift to the Northeastern College of just over $6,000 worth of educational, inspirational, motivational, and health-promoting publications for its library. The church made a personal gift to each member of the staff of the Northeastern College of the well-known and loved devotional volume, Steps to Christ, authored by the most prolific and most translated female writer in the English language, Ellen Gould White. Each staff member was also presented with a copy of the health-promoting handbook, Take Charge of Your Health, authored by Dr. Hans Dele and Amy Lockington, two internationally acclaimed healthy lifestyle professionals. On the last day of school in December 2011, the leadership team of the Personal Ministries Department of the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church, led by the Personal Ministries leader, Mr. Dale Scobie, himself a graduate of the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Primary School, the Northeastern College, and a former teacher at both the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Primary School and the Bates Memorial High School. Mr. Carlos Duncan, the Assistant Personal Ministries Leader, a graduate of both the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Primary School and the Bates Memorial High School, and a former principal of the Bates Memorial High School. Mr. Nathaniel Joe, the Personal Ministries Secretary of the Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church, a graduate of the Northeastern College, and a retired primary school teacher with the Ministry of Education. Sister Beulah Cornwall Dowers, Seventh-day Adventist Bible worker and religious education instructor at the Northeastern College, were welcomed to the final school assembly and the final staff meeting, the last two commemorative events for that historic year. The team from Sangre Grande Seventh-day Adventist Church was welcomed by the principal of the Northeastern College, Mr. Haricharan Vishnu Sunarayan. Sister Beulah Cornwall Dowers made the presentation on behalf of the church. In these days of self-centeredness, lowering standards, flagging enthusiasm, and mediocrity, let us continue to be relentless in our efforts to enrich and improve the lives of those around us and the lives of all people everywhere. Let us continue to forge and promote our partnership with like-minded persons and organizations in community building, so that this generation and generations to come would continue to benefit from a foundation well laid. Let us work together, consistently and diligently, against the odds though it may be, so that God, who judges and knows all things, will find us faithful.